how do you actually lose minus a kilogram a week? 1 kilo per week. For some reason, I have spoken to a couple of thousand people over the last kind of 5 years doing this, and everyone wants to lose a kilogram a week. Almost everybody, not everyone. So I'm giving you the trainings, I'm giving you the secrets on how to actually make that happen. So if you could compress your weight loss journey down to, just a matter of months instead of years, would you do it? Well, if so, then this training is for you. So we find that there's three speeds to weight loss. There's the rowboat, there's the car, and then we have the jet. They're the three speeds. This is what I've seen. This is years of experience working with over 1,500 clients. So if you had a choice, which one would you prefer to get to your destination? You want the rowboat, you want the car, or you want the jet? If you're going to Hawaii, which one would you like? I'd probably want to have the jet. So losing a kilogram a week, it's definitely possible. Hundreds of our clients do this every single week. We're working with more than 300 clients at the moment, one-on-one in our program. So if you don't know me, I'm Josh Humphries, and this training I'm about to share with you, it's helped more than 1,500 of our clients. So we do these trainings all the time with our VIP clients. So it's allowed us to help VIP clients like Tina, who lost over 20 kilograms. And who else we got? We've got Anne here. She lost over 10. I think she lost about 12 kilograms between those photos. Crushed it. So I've helped hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of other ladies like this using our VIP method. Now, losing a kilogram a week, let me just put a little warning out there. It's not for everybody. Let me state that healthy weight loss is more important than fast weight loss. Healthy is more important than fast. So if you want a magic number, mind you, I'm going to teach you how to lose a kilogram a week today. But if you want a magic number, what we as coaches use for our clients, we gauge healthy weight loss by losing 1% of your total body weight each week. So what does that look like? If you weigh 120 kilograms, then 1% loss is 1.2 kilograms. If you weigh 70 kilograms, a 1% loss is 0.7 kilos. We don't want all of our clients losing a kilogram a week. It's not healthy. But I'm going to give you the magic number. So let's dive in. Let's start with the rowboat. This is where I find most people are before they become clients. They're kind of in the rowboat, going pretty slow, probably seeing, not a lot of weight loss, maybe even going in circles, maybe even stuck on a bit of a hamster wheel. This is what it looks like when someone isn't very consistent with their food or the exercise. They don't really track their food. They're more like the guesstimator. I think that's 100 grams. I think that's 50 grams. They even skip meals when they can't be bothered. Oh, I'm too tired. I'm just not going to eat today. And the rowboat is like blowing out on the weekend. It's alcohol. It might be snacks. It might be takeaway. It's just a little bit of chaos. I've seen it plenty of times. They're not really working out either. The rowboat speed, going for walks here and there. They're barely scraping 5,000 steps a day. I know plenty of people like this. So this is what we call the rowboat. It is super slow, like not even losing, half a kilogram per month. They're losing like 100 grams a week. They might lose 300 grams. They put on 200, and then next week they gain half a kilogram. We all know people like this. This might even be you. Now, it doesn't mean that you're doing everything wrong. It just means that we're probably not consistent enough to produce the real change that we're looking for. I know people that are even exercising and eating healthy, fasting or trying, keto, and they're trying to do the right things, but they're seeing they got like rowboat speed results. They're seeing like half a kilogram a month, if that. It might even be gaining weight. Let's look at it on the graph. Let me show you what it looks like to make sense. So let's say 1,700 calories is what you burn. So being alive for 24 hours, a bit of movement throughout the day. You do your job, you walk to your car, all that kind of stuff. But then you eat 1,600 calories because you're not tracking the food. It's not very consistent. A little bit of snacking here, buying your lunch out, all that kind of stuff. So the rowboat's like a minus 100 calorie deficit. You burn 1,700 and you eat 1,600. Still a calorie deficit, but it's a minus 100 calorie deficit. Now let's do the math. If there are 7,700 calories in 1 kilogram of body fat, then it would take you 77 days to lose 1 kilogram at this pace or half a kilogram per month. Super slow. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't be happy with that if I was losing half a kilogram per month. That's like 100 grams a week. Nothing. Pretty slow. So if you did this pace, you'd lose 6 kilograms in 12 months. In 52 weeks, if you lost 6 kilograms, not much of an achievement. So let's look at how we can speed things up. The car is the next thing. So moving much faster towards the goal. So the car is like half a kilogram a week. It's pretty simple when you break it down. The main difference between the rowboat and the car is consistency. A little bit of more activity on a daily basis as well. Very important. Now, when it comes to the food, you know, it's about stringing multiple good days together. You don't just have a good Monday and a good Wednesday and a good Friday. Multiple good days strung together, at least kind of like 5 out of 7, eating 3 meals a day. You got a breakfast, you got a lunch, and you got a dinner. Yes, carbs are on the menu. I actually encourage our clients to eat carbs because it helps fuel them up. It gives them energy, particularly around throughout the day, and gives them energy around their training. But if you're going at the car speed, like half a kilogram a week, you got your snacking under control. You're not drinking tons of alcohol. You're not blowing out on the weekends. Like you're doing a pretty consistent Monday to Sunday. So a lot of, fair few people around here. You can snack, just you got to snack within the calorie targets. So, you're not just eating your food for the day. You're like, okay, cool. I had a breakfast, had a lunch, had a dinner, and then you're blowing out after in desserts. Like we're not doing that in the car. Now, if you want to see half a kilogram loss per week, 2 things you got to do. You got to walk 8,000 steps per day, and you got to do 2 workouts a week, at least 30 minutes. This is half a kilogram a week. So it's being consistent with that. You don't just do it every second week. You've got to do the 8,000 steps per day plus the 2 workouts for 30 minutes every single week. Sorry, I've got like the world's itchiest nose. Consistent, half a kilogram a week. So what would that look like? If we were going to look at it on the graph, if you ate 1,400 calories and you burned 2,000 calories, so now we've got the walks in and we're doing 2 workouts a week, we're in a minus 500, minus 600 calorie deficit. This is good. This is how you lose half a kilogram per week. You got to be good with the food. You're not blowing out. You're not like falling victim to the snack attacks. You're controlling the food, 3 meals a day, walking 8,000 steps a day, and 2 workouts per week for half an hour. You can break it up, like, 60 minutes, so 6 workouts for 10 minutes, but we at least need an hour of working out per week to burn enough calories to get the fat loss of half a kilogram a week. Now, the hard part, it's not the maths. It's quite simple on paper. It's creating a routine that you can actually stick to that allows you to get the exercise in. If you just had a routine that worked for your schedule, you ate food that you liked, it'd be pretty easy to lose half a kilo. You don't have to do the 8,000 steps in one walk. This is 8,000 steps for the whole day. Now, you can break these up into like bite-sized pieces if you want. Like I said, 2 30-minute workouts or 4 15-minute workouts. Totally up to you. A couple of ways that we can do it. So if you lost just half a kilogram per week in 1 year, you would lose 26 kilos. I think that's pretty good. Most people want to lose under 20 kilograms. Probably 30% of our clients want to lose over 20 kilograms. So most people are probably pretty happy with half a kilo a week. Would you be happy with those kind of results? Half a kilo a week is pretty good. Most people I talk to before they start working with us are not losing any weight. They're losing like 1 kilogram a month. So bump people up to half a kilo, they get pretty happy. All right, let's talk about the jet. 1 kilogram lost per week. This is the jet. This is like the quickest way that you're going to get to your destination. If my destination's Hawaii, the quickest way I'm going to get there ain't the rowboat. It's not driving. It's not even taking coach. It's taking the jet. You're going to get there the quickest. So if you want to get there fast, we're not going to take the rowboat. So what is actually required to get a kilogram a week? Firstly, you're going to have to be a little bit more stricter with the food. You got to weigh the food. You got to track the food, and there's no deviations from the plan. If the plan says 1,400 calories, you're eating 1,400 calories, plus or minus 10%, not too bad. You don't have to eat exactly 1,400. 10% is fine. You're allowed to go over a little bit. But I have never, ever, ever seen someone lose a kilogram per week by winging it. Consistently a kilogram a week by winging it. It's not like, I think this is right. I'm guessing. They were actually consistent. This is it. You can't wing it. You can't just like guesstimate and all this kind of jazz. You actually got to like weigh the food out and track it properly. Now, to lose a kilogram a week, we need to be in a 1,000 calorie deficit. It's the only way it's going to work. So that means you've got to burn around 2,400 calories per day. That's a fair bit. So if you're eating 1,400 and you burn 2,400, that's what we call a minus 1,000 calorie deficit. Remember, red is all your activity. Green is all the food and drink that you eat, your consumption. Now, your body, a lot of people don't know this, your basal metabolic rate, or your BMR, is going to burn around 1,600 calories at rest. So your brain consumes a lot of calories. Your organs, your systems, they consume tons of calories just to keep you alive. And I've included some like non-exercise. So me talking right now is what we call non-exercise. I'm not going for a walk or a workout, but I'm doing like a non-mild exercise right now. I'm moving my body. Nothing crazy. So that's 1,600 calories. To burn the 2,400, we need to find another 800 calories in the day. So that's going to come from 10,000 steps a day. And it's going to come from one 45-minute workout daily. I said I'd tell you how to lose a kilogram a week consistently. It's going to take a little bit of time. So if you work out daily and you do 10,000 steps per day, you're going to burn those extra 800 calories. Like I said, it's the only way to do it if you want to see a kilogram loss per week. If you want to go fast, like you can drop 52 kilograms in a year. It's possible at 1 kilogram a week. It can be done. We've seen clients do it. Now, that's if you want to maintain your muscle mass and look toned at the end. Because you don't just want to lose tons of weight without working out, because you're not going to look toned, you're not going to look great. You can lose weight faster than a kilogram per week, but here's the cost, and you're not going to like it. Saggy skin, gaunt in the face, and skinny fat. You've still got the belly fat, thin arms, soft eyes. It's not a good place to be. So yes, there are people losing 2 and 3 and 4 kilograms a week, but here's the thing. If you go too fast, saggy skin, gaunt, and skinny fat, I don't think that's anyone's goal. Nobody wants to feel like that at the end, right? So remember, we don't just want to lose tons of weight. We want to lose body fat. So we're not after weight loss necessarily. We're after fat loss. That's the main thing. Because here's the thing. If you lose weight too quickly, you're going to lose your muscle as well. So let's say you lost 10 kilograms in like 5 weeks. You lost 2 kilograms a week. 5 kilograms is going to be fat. 5 kilograms is going to be muscle. That's awful. So that 10 kilogram, and I know plenty of people that have done this before they were working with us. They're like, I dropped 20 kilograms, but I looked terrible. I hated it. I looked sickly. I looked gaunt. I had like saggy skin everywhere. I'm like, yeah, because you went too fast. You cut the corners. You didn't get the calories right. You probably did too much exercise. They did the nasty things and they got the nasty end result. So if you want to look toned and strong, 1 kilogram a week is like max. 1% of your total body weight per week is actually the right stat. So to bring this to a close, bring it all in. You can go fast, but it is going to require your time and your dedication. Well, the problem that most people have, who come to us is that they're lacking support or accountability. They're doing it alone. Because they're doing this on their own, they can fall off track a lot easier. And then a chain reaction happens. I'm like, okay, it's Thursday night. I fell off track, had a bad Friday, had a bad Saturday, had a bad Sunday, and then they restart Monday. So what happens is they get this chain reaction. So they're falling off track and it's like, it's destroying their results. They lose some weight and they put it back on. So they either get really little weight loss or no weight loss, or they regain all the weight. Like, have you ever been there? Do it by yourself. You fall off track. Something happens, an event, a birthday, a wedding, and now you're way off track. It happens. Has this ever happened to you? People get stuck on this hamster wheel for months and even years. I get ladies coming to us all the time, wanting to lose weight for the last 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 years. They're stuck on this hamster wheel. They're in the rowboat. They're just like going round and round and round and round because they're trying to do it by themselves. They're not having the success. So do you think maybe it's time for a change? Or you could just keep doing what you've always done. You could be that new year, new me. You got 6 months. It's coming up. You could do 6 months and, new year, new me. Plenty of people been there. It's not a fun place to be. Like it's not a good place to be. So if you're ready to give change a go, we do a one-on-one coaching program. Like we've already put through 1,500 clients. There's at least 320, 330 ladies in Australia, a couple overseas, 40 to 65 years old, working with our 5 coaches. We've got 5 coaches. We've got a big team here that work one-on-one with our ladies to help them out. It's called our VIP transformation program, where we help women 40 plus lose weight, tone up, and then learn how to maintain it. Because if you just learned how to maintain your weight, you wouldn't have to lose weight again. Like that's the goal. And the transformations that you're seeing in the Facebook group, you're seeing on my Instagram, you're seeing on the website, and all these presentations, these ladies are coming from the VIP program. 32 kilograms, 9 kilograms. She got abs, 15 kilos. What I'm going to do, if you want to find out more, if you want to apply for that one, I'm going to leave a link in the description. You can click on this. 12 kilos, 10 kilos, 13 kilograms. Ladies looking amazing. Or if you don't want to fill out the application form, which is like 2 minutes, pretty quick, send me a message. Go, hey, I would love to find out more about this program. I've been watching the trainings. I've been inside the Facebook group. I like what you guys do. Maybe I need a little bit of accountability and support. Maybe I need to mix things up because I'm in the rowboat right now and I'm losing like half a kilogram a month and I want to lose at least half a kilogram a week. So to get from there to there is going to be coaching. Even if you want to lose a kilogram per week, like, and you haven't lost 3 kilograms in the last 2 months, then we've got to change a couple of things to get the result that you want. Most people are here and they want this, but they're struggling to get there with their current knowledge. So ladies, that's going to bring it to an end. That's how you go through and lose 100 grams a week, half a kilo a week, and even 1 kilogram a week. And we'll just do all this for you inside the program with the coaching. Ladies, I'll stay on live for a couple of minutes. Any questions? Marie's in there. Oh, you're very welcome.